Hello, Energy Surge. It's been a hot minute. It is not Majora's Mask, actually. It's a pretty close guess, though. It's the other one. How are you doing today? Just getting everything set up here. Great Deku tree. Close enough. I'll let you keep guessing, but I think you get the cookie. You're very close, though. Doing fine. Ate some Chinese food. Hoping to hunt a few monsters. Hell yeah. No, it's not the Shadow Temple either. There we go. Ruby also. I'll give both of you guys. Both you 2 points. Bump Energy Surge up to a nice clean 30. Move Ruby up to 22. It is, in fact, the Forest Temple theme. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, sorry about the late start today. I went out and saw a musical with my family, and then we got dinner, and then I came home, and my roommates were watching a show, and I wanted to finish an episode with them. And yeah, it just all kind of came together. It's been a busy day for my day off. So, you know, that's just how it goes. You got fired? Oh my god, are you serious? What happened? I asked for less hours due to ingrown toenail, and she said I was the weakest link and fired me. Wow. Doesn't sound like it would have been a very healthy environment to be in anyway. If that's how they're going to treat people. Maybe, but I don't know how to job hunt. I mean, I would say the big thing is like, for me, right, it's like a matter of asking people if they're hiring like constantly. So like going into businesses and being like, hey, are you guys looking for anybody or anything of that nature? And if they're like, oh yeah, actually we are, then like you fill in an application, you put it in, you come back like a couple days later, and you know, obviously go in and buy something. Where did I put the lid to my, jeez, this is slowing me down. Welcome back, Hammy. We're about to get started. Also, I need to fix Nightbot. I'm a little behind today, so give me just 1 second here to finish getting everything set up. Turn that off. But yes, you should all follow Meet the Boy. What else are we doing here? Yes, okay. And then that's the wrong controller for an entirely different console. It's me on a daily basis. Fair. Fury Furioso, hello. How are you doing today? Live at Twitch. So many people just popping in. How's everyone's Saturdays treating them? Today's Saturday, right? Yeah. All right, let's get started, shall we? I think that's more than enough stuff done. Thank you. The what is it? Ocarina of Time for the lovely intro music. Good question. How are you, indeed? I like to think it's a good question. That's why I ask it. 2815-4146-7328. All right, Hunter's in here. I believe that's Sword Mats or Hunter. If you would like to post first, feel free to. Buenos dias indeed. That's Alex. I believe that's also Energy Surge. And we got one more open spot now. And obviously, you know, more spots will come and go as the night goes on. But yeah. Give me like 10 minutes. I believe all the spots have filled up. But yeah, go ahead and post first, Sword Matzer. And I will let you know if a spot opens up, Hammy. And you will be the first person I call out. No longer sick? Hell yeah. I found the lid to my teapot. It's in my pocket. Amazing. Pocket teapot lid. I don't know what it was doing in there. But I hope everyone's been having a wonderful day. I've been, yeah, I just finished going to a musical with my family. It was a lot of fun. It was called 9 to 5. And yeah, it was a fun little thing. But I don't know. I'm a pretty, I don't want to say a harsh critic, but a bit of a harsh critic. At least in regards to, like, I don't know. We've done a lot of really, really good shows at the theater I've been at, and it's like, yeah, I honestly, for somebody who has some serious insecurity like things, the fact that I could say I think we did it better, I think says a lot about how I feel about it. But anyway. Man. Ah, yes, furry is the Nephany. Cool, perfect. I'm piecing together who is everyone here. But how is everyone's days going? I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful evening. But yeah, outside of that, I'm excited to be here. I got my PlayStation today. That was I grabbed the wrong controller just before starting stream, and it was the new PS5 controller. I have now pre-ordered Monster Hunter Wilds, so you can guarantee that we'll be doing that on release. I have to, obviously, the very beginning of Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be a total nightmare because entirely different controller. No, we're not playing Charge Blade. I'm going to remove a couple of the redeems for a little while until I can get my footing. You're planning on getting your PC tomorrow? Hell yeah. Might be able to get an e-bike. I mean, e-bikes are nice, for sure. After I get paid next week, if they pay me, they definitely should pay you. I don't think it's legal for them not to pay you. But yeah, no, my recommendation, Ruby, is just like go to like random like businesses that you would want to work at and ask if they are hiring like at the front. And then, you know, 90% of the time they're going to be like, oh yeah, or probably not right now. And then you put in an application online, you do the thing, right? And then you end up working the job or getting the interview and all that stuff. But yeah, I going and talking to actual people is what I recommend. And again, it sounds like the person that you are working for, they sound awful. You want to work at Books A Million, but it's hard to get an interview. That's where the going in person and talking to people is like the way to go. You know what I mean? So like it's important to like just keep on like talk to the person at the register or someone who's like stalking and be like, hey, do you know who I would talk to if I was trying to find a job? And then moving forward from there, you know? That's how I got my job at a coffee shop. Is literally I just asked. I was like, are you guys hiring by chance? And they were like, as a matter of fact, we are. And then within 2 weeks, I had a job. But obviously, it took me a while to find that place. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's not quite as apparent as you would think it is. Aren't I a cult leader online? It's kind of hard to be a cult leader without a cult, don't you think? I don't know how I would be a cult leader without a cult to lead. Well, okay, I tried. There was all my parashots. That's okay. Woo, man, you are just throwing me. May his hat grow. It will stay the same length. I promise you that. Ah, yes. The second mount. The mountaining. It's like a regular mountain, but like moving forward. Or in the process of becoming a mountain, I guess. Is that how I would phrase it? Damn, aerial bow is cool. Oh, it's so cool. It's probably one of my favorite weapon combo styles. Also, Jack the Mac, how's it going? How are you doing today? I'm gonna need this Superman dodge here. Methinks. Ah, no, somebody staggered it. Hell yeah. We get to keep playing the game without death. Wanted to hunt, but I won't be here long. Got some shit to do tonight. Ah, yes. Totally understandable. I am also in the I've got work like first thing in the morning, so I'm trying to like it's basically going to be stream until I need to go to bed and then go straight to bed. Do we die to lasers? Oh, it's looking pretty close. Just gonna take that dive. So maybe next time, but I did pre-order Wilds on Steam. I am almost finished getting set up for Wilds. I am quite literally... How close am I to having Wilds online? I just need to get my PSN account figured out. But yeah, we got the PlayStation for it. The game has been purchased and pre-ordered. So yeah, when it comes out, I'll have it. It's very exciting. And then obviously I have all the other stuff. The capture card's all set up. I've already figured out how I'm going to be able to switch between the Switch and the PlayStation for capture card things. It's going to be a blast. I am so excited to like play that game with more than 10 frames a second. Because man, it was rough trying to do the beta. Guys, when the roommate is grabbing food. Oh, this is high rank. Yes, it probably is. There's no way it would have gone that easily for G rank. But we are just that good. Need high rank parts, totally understandable. I honestly, like usually it's always high rank parts that I'm missing because I'm always doing G rank quests for the most part. But the very second I need to make a set, it's like, oh yeah, you need this part from a monster. I'm like, okay, how do I get it? It's like, go fight the low rank version of it. You just need a basic Raytheon scale. And I'm like, I have no idea how to get that. All right. Energy Surge, it is your turn to post. Feel free to post whatever you would like. And again, it is very exciting to be here hunting with you tonight. It's been a while. Been a long time coming. Need to get more herbs, more whetstones, another cold drink. Good. Good, 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 good. Also, okay, so when I was booting up Streamlabs today, I don't know why, but it logged me out and then proceeded to ask me a bunch of very, very scary questions like, hey, how would you like us to reorganize your streaming thing? And I was like, what the hell did you do, Streamlabs? Did you destroy my my ability to stream? Like, what's going on? Are we good? But it seems like it's fixed itself. Here's hoping, right? What's my social security number? I ain't telling you. How about we don't? That's a scary question. I'm tired of the scary questions. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Man. Streamlabs is gonna ask that next. It better not, because then I'm uninstalling, and then if I go silent for like 2 days, it's me trying to rebuild this basically layout that I've created. And I say created, it's like a layout that I have slowly put together with like Scotch tape and Elmer's glue, and just kind of pray that it holds together. I don't like to overthink, you know, the streaming setup. I don't know. If I built it from the ground up, it'd probably be a lot cleaner. Like, there are so many things, are like archaic parts of the stream that we don't use anymore. Like, when have you guys ever seen this, right? You've never seen this. Never seen this thing over here. Like, there are like so many weird hidden things that just exist on my stream that I don't know what they're for. Like, here's a follower background. Look at that. Here's a follower background. It's the same thing. It's on here twice. Here's a Discord background. Check it out. And they're like relics from like day 1 of streaming. Also, a spot will open up when my roommate gets back from food in a little bit. Sounds good. Where are you getting food from? I had ramen today. And like, okay. I say I had ramen today. I had good ramen today. Not like the instant over the stove ramen. Because you're going to hear me say I had ramen today, and it's going to feel very different. Good ramen versus like a ramen. We have like the best Wendy's near our place. Hell yeah. Wendy's is good. Have you had the chance to try their nuts? What do you get on the burger? I eat black bean burgers for the most part. So that's a great question. I feel like I have an invalid taste when it comes to what I put on a burger. But usually it's like, I like Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles. I mean, avocado's always good. Like, I don't know. I'll eat whatever. But, you know, things of that nature. But I haven't eaten a burger in, like, quite literally... Oh, man, how long has it been? 25 years? 24 years, 23 years. Somewhere in that range. Oh! At least not a true proper burger. I've had Impossible Burgers. Those are quite good. I like them quite a bit. And I like a good turkey burger, too. Oh my god, I got the fucking trade. So many monkeys. I just absolutely... Oh no, I didn't send anyone flying. Go me. I feel like I'm not holding a controller right now. It's so weird. I think my hands are just cold, so I've like kind of lost a little bit of feeling in them. And I've been like playing with several different controllers today. Like I play Rivals on a GameCube controller. I play... does chat know what I'm talking about? Like when you play on like different handheld controllers and consoles, and you pick one up and it's like, wow, this one might actually be really uncomfy. And I never realized it until I held a whole bunch of other things. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Wii U gamepad, that thing was terrible. My hand would go numb every single time I played on the Wii U because of it. Alright, I have a theory. I might have to see if I can find a different outlet for the capture card, and maybe that'll fix it. I'm gonna do a test after stream, or not after stream, but during stream, after this hunt. Did I blow someone up? I did, I'm so sorry. I tried to angle it in a funny way. Yeah, it's off. Man, it never did this. Like, it started doing this after I moved. That's the most infuriating part about all of this. Capture card did not use to chug like this. Capture card be like me after seeing my grades tweaking. Jeez. I don't know. Grades are important, but they're not that important. They're important for, like, the reasons of, like, getting accepted into certain things, but, like, I don't know. Once you kind of hit college, it's a little bit different. My grades are important because they help me keep my scholarship, but, like, the impact of getting a D in a class is, like, I don't know. It says more about how I wish I had done better rather than, you know. I don't know. There's more to life than grades. And that is a one of those things that is easy to get lost in if all you've ever known is school. Don't hurt me. Ah. I'm getting poked a lot here. Damage. Oh, I got Hunter caught up in that again. No. No. Ah, very good. Very, very, very good. All right, let's give this capture card a quick adjustment. See if we can fix it. Everyone wish me luck. I am so sorry. Jesus Christ, that scared the hell out of me. There we go. That's the correct level it should be at. And let me fix my webcam because that also went sideways. Ah. Whew. Okay, that should not happen again. Here's hoping that fixes everything and we never have to worry about this again. Again, here's hoping. It could happen. I don't claim that everything that my computer does is perfect. I have good headphones. I do too, actually. Well, they're good-ish. Ow. I'm so sorry. It's fixed. I hope if you threw them off your head, good for you. I was as jump scared as you were, I promise. Dun, 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 dun. That's how the theme goes. It goes boing at the end. What am I feeling? Let's learn some Valor State today, shall we? Well, actually, this is a good set. Yeah. This will be good. All right, everything is figured out. The only thing ever to get me to flip my headphones off is the Scotland Forever meme. But bagpipes is so cool. Bagpipes is such a cool instrument. No, there was like this meme when I was in college that came out, and I had a pair of headphones on. It was late at night, and it was like a whole bunch of it was a gamer girl kind of ad or whatever. I don't know. It was a bunch of girls being like, "I'm Mario, I'm Luigi, I'm Spyro," and then one girl said, "I'm Sonic," and then it played like the bass boosted Sonic the Hedgehog whatever thing, and it was the loudest fucking thing on the planet, and I had to throw my head up. Like, literally, I was just like, ah, just chuck them off my head. It was funny. You know, it made me laugh afterwards, but it definitely scared the hell out of me at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Mm. Mm. Oh, I didn't reactivate the capture card. Well, what I did not fix the problem. Maybe we'll have to look for new solutions. I do have a new solution that might work. But it'd be weird. All right. I was gonna try and parry that. No, but no luck. There we go. Big ol' explosion. Ah, I missed. Guys, I got sauced. It happens. Totally understandable. This is a saucy monster, to say the least. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do damage. sharpen your weapon in one big swipe. Okay, you know what? I was very indecisive there. I was like, do I go left or do I go right? That's fine. I can heal here. Oh, you know, I think I made it worse. Because this doesn't affect the video in any kind of way. It only affects the sound. Which leads me to believe that there is a new solution. I should heal. What am I doing? I'm about to run in. I'm like, I should not be running in. And you really just showed up out of nowhere. Am I dead? No, I'm alive. Okay. Badly timed. Oh my god, I'm dizzied. Go in. Nope. Okay, we're alive. Alright, who's ready for a janky solution? Because I am. I'm ready to try and fix the capture card. With more jank. It's time to smother this thing in Elmer's glue. You know, it's funny. I heard the guard point activate, and then I was like, "Oh, I got it!" And then I proceeded to immediately get blown up. Like I don't know if you saw the expression on my face, but it was joy into like, "Oh." How about you stop that? Oh my god. Yo, Ryan, how's it going? How's your day going? It's nice to see you here. Hello indeed. Doing well. Glad to hear it. I fucked up. I continue to fuck up. That's okay. Okay. You know, that's like the third or fourth time I've been busy doing this hunt. Thank you, Crab, for doing that to me. I despise you too. But yeah, glad to hear you're doing well. There we go. Boom. Is this Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate? It is, actually. This is usually what it is that we end up playing here. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, it's where we're all eagerly anticipating the newest Monster Hunter game that comes out next week. So it's gonna be a good time. This is most people seem to want me to stream this, but you know, I like to think that part of the reason is because we all get to play together and it's a good time. Also, it's just like a ridiculous game. But yeah. But how's your day been going? I hope this evening is treating you well. 2, 3. Right. Get him, Furry Furioso. Monster Hunter Generations during 2025. It's so cool though. You know, if they made a worthy successor to Monster Hunter Generations, then I'd probably be playing that. But so far, I have not been too impressed. Or at least I keep coming back to this game is what I should say. You know? Woo! Am I live? Nope. That was dizzied. I'm going to stay down for a minute. Oh, yikes. I should stay down for a bit more of a minute. Ah! There was nowhere to stand. I was just surrounded by nonsense. Also, I kept walking into an invisible wall there. You'll notice that he sent me backwards, and I crumpled against the wall. And then more stuff happened, and I was like, why can't I go forward? It was the wall. Got guarded again. Indeed. Nobody's perfect. And I'm far from... I am far from being good at this game. I make it work, you know? We make it work here, but outside of that... Hey, look at that. Alright, we're going to test the capture card thing again. I have a new solution, and here's hoping that it keeps the audio from cutting out every once in a while, and then we're suddenly desynced by like 10 seconds. Oh, there we go. So let's give this a shot here. Hope y'all are doing good. Yo, Saver the Raider, how's it going? We're doing super well here. Just doing some, you know, some GU stuff. That's pretty good. And then if I mute you, it's a little quiet. So I'll bump you up to like 5. All right. It's going good. Just chilling. Hell yeah. Chilling is the way to do it. Today's been my day off, and it has been there's been very little chilling today. I got to watch TV with my roommates, and that was really nice. But outside of that, it's been yeah, it's been a busy day for me. Sleeping on and off all day. Hell yeah. That sounds lovely. I've definitely been like, I don't know. I'm looking forward to going to bed tonight. Couldn't tell you why. I've been having like weird dreams lately. Very vivid. I'd say weird dreams lately. I've been having weird dreams what feels like my entire life, but they've been more lucid lately than usual. No, I missed a hyper peel. I'm so sorry. Let's see. We have looped back around to Swordmatzer. So if you would like to post for us, Swordmatzer, it is your turn to go ahead and post again. But yeah, no. Some sleep sounds wonderful. Can I request Bloodbath too? I mean, yeah, you could. Is this you asking someone else to post it? Because I can post it for us. Let me just grab some new equipment to play around with. So, you know, I'm feeling... But then also... with one of these. All right. Yep, this should be good. Smash the head, please. I think we can manage that. We've got quite the expert team here. What are we doing here? Bloodbath. Oh, that's right. It's a cap. Ooh. Oofta. Okay. Well, this will be hard. Good luck, everyone. Let's see. I do have a hunter's drink, which is good. I do have 2 traps. Do I have tranks on this set? I don't have tranks on this set. Interesting. Take items. Give me all of these. Store items. Sort. Gotta buy a thing and then re-register the set because I think trank bombs are kind of important on a set like this, and yeah, it would just be nice to have them. Hello, me. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Register set. This is item set 12. All right. Anyone running capture? Are we doing this by ear? So I know I don't have capture. I do have the ability to place traps super fast. That's really cool, but that doesn't help when it comes to knowing when to capture the monster. All right, running into a smash at the head. I should equip destroyer oil if I want to. If we want to do some real head smashing here. We'll jumpstart our set. How about that? Yeah, there we go. Ow. Whew. It's been a while since I've fought Bloodbath with anything that is kind of up close and personal. That isn't Gunlance. Ow. No! Damn. That's rough. Good on getting insurance. What's that frame trap? I mean, this monster is brutal. Frame traps and true combos. Like, it literally will stun you with that roar, and then you will get hit by the follow-up. Bloodbath is not for the faint of heart. Most people, honestly, they're like, yeah, if earplugs is good for Bloodbath, so is things like Adept. Ooh, I was not facing the right way. This is the true combo. If you're just a little bit too close to him when he does that, you will get hit, and it will do so much damage. Like, I had a shield, so I was able to at least block it, but even then, I still took a ton of damage. Like a whetstone. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Anyone got the big damage? I've almost got the big damage. I've got the big damage. Make some fireballs. Oh, well. Oh, well. Rip. That's right. 2 quick fireballs to the head will do the trick. Oh, that's true. No! I'm so used to greatsword that when I use anything with a shield, I just dodge anyways. No worries. That's why we do redos here. 1 redo. That is totally fair. See, what's funny, though, is that greatsword also has the ability to shield. Shouldn't have brought bow for this. Let me go get the greatsword. Totally fair. Honestly, I might grab a set that is a little bit better for... You always eat for insurance? Gotcha, gotcha. Well, this is one of those quests where it's particularly useful. I might grab a capture set real quick. It does. I never do it. You know what's funny is that people have like come at me in the past because I've used the the shield aspect of it, because like sometimes they're just totally unwinnable situations. There's no way that you're going to be able to dodge the hit. So they're like, what are you left with being able to do? And it's like, okay, well, I guess the thing that I'm going to do is do this silly little dodge, like this little block thing, and I'm gonna take a ton of chip damage, but at least I won't be dead. Like, you know what I mean? Perfect. You always run Adept on Bloodbath. Sometimes it's not enough. Yeah, Adept is good. I mean, it's very good, but it also, like, you just gotta be careful. And if you don't, like, if you miss your Adept dodges, that is when it gets really spooky. All right, and then I'm personally gonna eat for Moxie here, because Moxie is a lifesaver when you're playing Gunner Armor. Okay, good. I finally fixed this set by putting paint shots on it. For a long, long time, there were no paint shots on this set for what was seemingly no reason. Valor for Bloodbath. Oh, Valor is good as well. I forget Valor's a thing. But yeah, that is definitely a skill worth using. If you're not like me, just forget that it exists as a thing in the game. Trade horn coins. Yeah, what kind of items do I want for horn coins? I'll grab more Dust of Lives. Tell you what, I'll take some Dust of Lives. Just in case. Lock in, gang. I think we can do that. For one hunt. All right. Good luck. I also forgot it existed. I mean, it's a great like way to play the game. Like, honestly, it's arguably one of the best ways to play the game. But yeah, it slips my mind more often than not. Oh my god, I was just a little bit too close. The second I fired that bullet, I got smacked in the face by that tail. Thank you, giant herbivore, for destroying my red health. I actually was using that. good. Good, good, good. Okay. Just making sure I'm alive. I'm not dying here. I should probably paintball the monster, huh? Woo, that was a terrible trade. I think I stopped a few other people from getting hit, but man, that was awful. Oh, I'm within range. We're in a straight line. Ooh, that is spooky. All right, this is what I'm gonna plan on doing. I'm gonna try and get a bunch of parashots in here. What? All right, and then just keep our eyes on the phases here. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, phew. I was like, I am heading in that direction. I was trying to dodge away from that direction. Ooh. Aerial is such a weirdly good defensive skill. And a lot of people do not see it that way. This set does not have bombs. That is crazy. All right, let's see it. Nefani. Big damage. That's the face. Bashed. Never mind. Yeah, I've got Capture Guru. I know when it's going to be capture capable. Capable? Capable. Oh, it's gone. Well, I'm definitely going to take some carves here. Getting the tail and the horn, and not easy sometimes. Especially if you main heavy bowgun. I'll take it where I can get it. Not a bad hunt so far though. I feel like aerial heavy bowgun, like as a legitimate like way of playing heavy bowgun, is incredibly underrated. Yeah, I just stood there. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, I couldn't do it. I think if I had picked a different option for dodging, I would have been in the clear. I should heal. We'll just wait for him to sleep. Make our lives super freaking easy. Hello, Kai. How's it going? 3, a 2, a 1. Perfect. Amazing. Super, super glad to hear. What's a difference with Greatsword? What do you mean? Difference in terms of like using aerial greatsword versus a different kind of greatsword, or Fall in the trap. Hey! Never mind. I'm messing up languages. Understandable. Unless you're talking about waking up with greatsword. So when I was earlier talking about sleep bombing. So sleep bombing is a mechanic in this game where when a monster falls asleep, the first hit that the monster takes is like, I don't know, I think it's ×3 or ×4 damage. And so, since the greatsword has the highest amount of damage, like the best, can do the greatest single hit damage, usually that's why I'll be like, oh, if we have a greatsword in your party, like, let them wake up the monster. You place bombs there because they're really good at doing, you know, just more damage on top of it. But you want the greatsword to basically get that first hit. I think GU gonna get a boost in player count soon. Oh, what tells you? What makes you say that, Kai? Also, Alex, it is your turn to post. Feel free to post whatever you would like, Energy Surge. Popular streamers saying it's amazing, like million followers kind. Really? Who's saying that? And where have they been all this time? I've been saying that for years. Hey, there we go. Okay, I see a duplicate set in here. Perfect. Yo, Firebrand, how's it going? Nice to see you. Maximilian dude say it. Again, as he should. But I don't think it's going to really pick up in popularity. Like, Maximilian Dude pulls a lot of fighting game guys. I don't know if very many fighting game heads are going to pick up Monster Hunter. I mean, obviously, I play fighting games. I know so many people who do play fighting games who have played Monster Hunter. But, like, when from a majority of like people I've seen who play fighting games, they like really just stick to the game and not like branch out in that regard. Not good. Can't even beat a G-rank Celtis Queen just to get a single hard claw to upgrade my Dark Lance. I'm so sorry. That's rough. Celtis Queen is a mean little monster at times. They can learn Charge Blade. What, just the fighting game players? Also, I never played Dose. I've heard good things about it. I've heard good things about every Monster Hunter game, actually. I think the one that I've, like, the OG Monster Hunter is the one I've heard probably the least about. And recently, I think someone in the Discord's been playing it, so I've been hearing more and more about it. Dose is awesome. Personal favorite for you? Hell yeah. Again, I would love it if they actually like put out a like Monster Hunter collection, you know, for something like, I am so sorry. I did not see you there, Alex. Like a Monster Hunter collection on Steam that would like be like 3U, 4U, maybe Freedom, Dose, like just give us all of them. All old gen games in one giant package. Because as of right now, everyone is emulating it and just like kind of creating their own servers for it, and it's kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like there is money to be had in repackaging the OG Monster Hunter stuff. Please don't kill me. they'd need online and explore on it. I mean, sure, but like they could do it. You know, Capcom has the resources to create a server for like the old Monster Hunter games. Hell, like okay, they have recreated Marvel vs. Capcom. You know, like in terms of fighting games, like there have been so many good fighting game releases already that are retro games and have online servers built for all of this stuff. I guarantee that they have the resources to do that with something like Monster Hunter. Break that face. Ooh, a little too close. The Master Chief Collection was a huge success for Halo. Right, and they also had, like... Again, I think that there's something that could be, you know, that could come out. And people are now starting to pick up an interest in these old-gen games. I guarantee that there's something there for them. But anyway... I hope this game gets a little bit more look at. You know what I mean? It needs some loving. I will say, I've been seeing a lot more of the, I've seen a lot more people who are not like HR 700, 900 in this game as of late. And maybe that's part of like the new player base slowly sneaking their way into the servers. I don't know. Makes me wonder. I'll set it off with this. Solid cap. GGs are gonna go eat. Sounds good. There was someone here who was on the top of my list who wanted to jump in. I do believe it was Hammy. Did you wanna hop in for some hunts? If you're still here? Yes, I can respond to my own. Wow, thank you, Twitch chat. It signed me out of my own Twitch chat. That is insane. Log in. Give me 1 second here. It's impossible. It's actually impossible for me to stay signed in on anything. This is insane. Now I got to go to my mail and find this 6-digit security system passcode so I can sign in onto the Twitch that is on the stream that I'm streaming on. There we go. Fixed. Total nightmare. Be right back. Need some water. Sounds good. Today is a technology fight for sure. Technology is pushing me to the limit. To the brink, I should say, not the limit. To the brink of self-destruction. There was a set I wanted to make. Yo, Catman. Thank you so much for the subscription. How are you doing today? Lovely seeing you here. What, are my widgets not going to work now either? That's what should play. God damn it. I fucking hate. That is for Catman. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Oh, man. It's Saturday. I'm off work for the first time in a couple of weeks. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. It's pretty great. I know that feeling. Just like the, man, today's awesome. No work, no nothing. Just enjoying it. Ah, is this what I was thinking of? Is it? No, it's not this set. Is it the Damascus? Insight, no. Chaos? There's a set that I was thinking about making, and I would like to see it finished. And it had Narcolos material. I mean, it's Narcolos, period. Since we're sitting here waiting. All right, if Hammy's not here, then if someone would like to hop in, a spot is now open. Yo, Void, how's it going? What brings you here today? There are so many people here today. Hello, everyone. I'm like taken aback. We'll run this set. You'll jump in, Firebrand? Sounds good. Get in here. Lobby ID is in the top left. You want to show something? What is it that you want to show? Is it just like a new set or something else? What are we doing here? Thunder Res? Yeah, that sounds great. Drink some good tea. There's Firebrand. Wonderful. Wunderbar. No. So, you know, I haven't actually had a truly designated Charge Blade set. When there's space, you'll join. Sounds good. I will let you know when the next spot opens up, and I'll let you in. Ah, that feels good. But yeah, you'll get a little shout out from me. Or not a shout out per se, because that has a different meaning on Twitch. But a little, you'll hop off after this hunt. All right, sounds good. It's a very active stream today. No, I think a lot of people are very hyped for Wilds right now. There's a couple of like mechanics. I you know, at this point it's like before at a certain point in time I was like, you know, spoilers, whatever. I'll just let it fly for a little while, and I'm sure by the time the game comes out, I'll have forgotten all about it. And as of right now, I have forgotten everything in regards to anything anyone has ever talked about in regards to that game, and I'm like, maybe I care a little bit. Really, really, really want Wilds. I hear that. You've been crying all day. Why is that? Are you doing all right? I hope it's a good cry, not a bad cry. There is a difference. Ah. It's fine, we can tank that. That rock is in my way. A good cry is when Lagrius gets announced. How very true. God, these invisible walls are going to be the enemy. I like walk to the border of the area and then proceed to nearly die because I just can't get away from everything. Honestly, I need another GU. Can we have a game that just has like monsters from every single previous game in it and like just so much shit? You know what I mean? Make a quick whetstone. Use a quick whetstone. Go in. GU2 would be good. Oh, it'd be so good. I'd play the hell out of it. I'd buy it day one. I would miss rent to play GU2. Another quick drink. I think I still have Trump card active, which means I can do me one of these. All the memories of World and Iceborne keep resurfacing. In a good way or in a bad way? I mean, the game's still there. You can still play Iceborne. It's not like it's been gone forever. Okay, but what if I just did this real quick? And ruin this monster's day for a second. Whoop! Dangerous. I'm gonna eat something, I think. Thank God it didn't go long. Insane. That's not the button I hit, I swear. You know, Defender might be saving my life. I just keep hearing it proc and I'm not healing. And then I just keep going back in. I'm not respecting that the game is like, hey, you realize that you've nearly died like 4 times, right? Okay, now I should respect what the game is saying. I was fucking around too much. Rest in peace. Perhaps rest in pieces. It's my fault. I really should have stepped back and healed at any point over like the past 10 minutes. I was in the middle of all of that. Big Sag. I'm not sad. I'm stupid, but I'm not sad. Now, if it was like a single cart, I like, you know, there are situations where I think I would have played that differently. I was not playing my best. Now, see, that's a Big Sag moment. I actually think I need parts for this monster. Maybe. I think at one point I needed parts from this monster. I don't think I do anymore. But once upon a time, in a land very far from our own, I needed parts from this monster. Why does Lacrius have a giant lobster shell carve? Because it's clearly some sort of fish, like crayfish. Are you sure that there's not a lobster shell hiding underneath it? See if I can get the angle right. Oh, there's no tiny monster in here. Interesting. Look at me. It's my little fort with my tree. It's my little house. Maybe because it is part lobster. Yeah, there's the giant lobster shell. Or maybe it eats giant lobsters? Maybe you're finding stuff that's in its, like, digestive tract. Maybe that's what it is. All right, Void, get in here. You're up next. I do believe... Who posted that? Was that Nephany, or was that... Yeah. Wait, no. Who posted that? Furry, was that you? Let me go back in my head. There's Void. Okay, Firebrand, it is your turn to post. Sorry, I was going to be like, what did we hunt before that, and why did we hunt it? And I think it was a monkey. Yeah, it was the Blongo. And I was like, you know, that is like the 4th monkey-related monster quest that Energy Surge has posted. And I made a mental note of that, and then we did this quest afterwards. That's how I would have found my answer eventually. Or alternatively, I could just ask and be like, hey, did you guys post this? Because I'm not keeping track of life right now. What are we hunting? Is it Celtis Queen? I believe that was mentioned at one point. It is Celtis Queen. Oh, we're going to have some fun. I love fighting Celtis Queen. Favorite monster to fight with, one of my favorite sets. I don't know why it's so addicting. It just is. Every single time. Just a very large, very flat monster. Don't mind if I do. Jurassic Frontier. I just need some Hardclaw of Celtis Queen to upgrade my Dark Lance. Well, I promise we will break as many things as I will break as many things as I possibly can. So that way you can get something. That is good. Mule was almost mythical. Very cool. Not my favorite tea. I'm almost done with it, though. I'm looking forward to getting some more herbal teas, like some Sleepy Time or this blueberry tea I got recently. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm out of it now, but it is on the list of new teas to get. Oh, this is not the area I thought it was. Damn it. I spawned very far away from the monster. Yeah, I'm making the long walk. What are you going to do about it? I think I should save one of these for breakfast tomorrow. Maybe. Really? You had to get staggered right there? The monster's huge and in the middle of the room. Uh-oh. Oh, hell yeah. You want to be a little close and hang out? Are you? Good. I blew myself up. Sorry, Void. Here we go. Finally got the armor. Oh, I'll have to take a look at it after this hunt. Get a nice, good close-up of it. That's a lot of broken parts there. Monster's getting shredded to pieces. And I'm about to take its top off. Like the little cap that's on top of it. I said that out loud and realized what I had said out loud. This should hurt it. Kaboom. Kaboom! Oh, I see. Ah, wasn't enough. I got one off. Should be pretty good spacing as long as it doesn't move too much. Hell yeah. Celta Squid is so cool. It really is. Alright, I hope we got your claw. One of the coolest monsters. I'm sorry if I blew you up a little bit. I think I definitely got Void in the crosshairs a couple of times. What set is that? Trying to get a good look at it. Oh. Oh, is it Elderfrost? Was nuking the entire insect. There's no, I mean, yeah, what else are you supposed to do? It looks like it could be Elderfrost. I could be wrong though. It's a cool looking set. I look forward to seeing the skills on it. Very, very good hunt. Come here, you. Peel. There we go. All right, so out of curiosity, has anyone heard about the game called Bananagrams? It's fine, it's part of the game and it's fun. Okay, cool. As long as, again, I don't want to be too much of a nuisance. I don't use this set very often for that exact reason, and I certainly won't attack a small monster with this set for that exact reason. So, speaking of Void, it is your turn to post. But yeah, has anyone heard of this game called Bananagrams? It's kind of like freeform Scrabble. Is the best way I can describe it. So rather than having like a board with points and tiles to place the boards, instead everyone takes like 21 letters from a giant pile face down, and your goal is to create your own little mini Scrabble board independently of everyone else. And when you finish, you say peel, and when you do, everyone takes one tile. And the goal is to be the first one to have a completed board. Nuking a Belonga with that set is a funny thought. It is. But the issue is 90% of it doesn't hit. So it's really good against big monsters where you can have a really large body to hit the whole monster on. But anyway, my grandmother is ridiculously good at this game. And every time she plays this game, she has this little way of saying peel, and it drives me insane. And so, you know, when I said something like peel the skin off, when I said peel while taking a sticker off this apple, I immediately thought of her going like, peel. Like, I don't know. I can't even do it. I wish I had I wish I had a sound sample of it so I could, you know, play it for everyone. Set it to my ringtone or something. Combo list. I need more catalysts. Need more honey. Okay. Need 5 hyper-potent paratoxin to fully max out my Dark Lance. That's classic. The helmet, chest, and waist is the armor I asked about. Oh, yeah, let me take a look here. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, silver. Are you, out of curiosity, Void, are you missing, like, one more piece of armor? Or is it, oh, that's not you. Aha, I see. Yes, you were correct. There we go. Critical eye, defense, speed sharpening. Very cool. And it's a combination of Gamammoth, Old Fatalis, regular Fatalis, and Nesset. Very cool. Nesset. Trying to think. Yeah, the defense up M, it's hard to get this combination of skills. I'm trying to think if there's like any other sets that I would recommend. The name of the armor is the Helios X. Ah, I see. Helios. Okay, yes. Helios. Let me take a look at it. Helios. The Sedius one? I'm trying to find it. There it is. No, it's Esmagala. Hearing elemental chain crit. Okay. Yeah, this would be a really good set for something like, honestly, this is a great dual blade set. Too bad the design is the high rank one instead of the G. What do you mean? Also, I would say Firebrand, you're very close to finishing off the silver set. Highly recommend. If you get the chance to do that, would highly recommend. Yes, Hikari, what would you like to see us play today? And welcome. How are you doing? Also, Void, still your turn to post if you would like to. G-Rank Helios armor is one of the best in my opinion. It's pretty good up there. I mean, in terms of like, yeah, I would agree. It's got the crit chain and a couple of other things. Charge blade, can do. And we're fighting Nimble Snarf. It's gonna be a blast, quite literally. Haven't played Charge Blade in a hot minute. I should have expected it. Honestly, at this point, I should just anticipate Charge Blade. Alright, I'm gonna grab a couple Sonic Bombs. That's pretty much it. Everything else I've already got. I need 3 more Fire Gleam Dollops from the Silver Rathalos to max out the armor. I would say, like, even, like, the unmaxed out, like, waist piece would probably still be pretty good. Oh, you're talking about the design, not the armor set skills. Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's very cool. If you haven't noticed, I really do think about armor in terms of skills, but that's because I use the skills to dictate how it is I want to play the game. So, usually that's my go-to. I'm still trying to think about, there is a set that I want to make eventually, and I'm trying to remember what has it. Yeah, that's why I wanted it. It's very cool. Big fan. Again, not much of a fashion hunter, unfortunately. I should probably try and focus on that at some point and make some of these armor sets look really cool, especially the ones I use a lot. Is it prudence? It might be. So the skill I wanted to play around with is the one where every time you cart, you gain like an attack and a defense buff. And it might be Prudence. Or is Prudence like the Rathalos? Yeah, Fortify. Is that what it is? And the set specifically is for, this wasn't it, was it? No, okay. I was like, it spawns in the other area, doesn't it? Doesn't even spawn here. Is Fortify an MHGU? Pretty sure it is. Prudence is the Fatalis EX. Fleet Feet something. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit too short. That's one. Oh, wait, no, I didn't need it. That's so sad. Really? That didn't count, dude? Get over here and eat the thing. Putting a big barrel bomb down. I didn't bring any fishing rods. Man, I fucked up. Wish I brought some fishing rods. Would have been a good time. I forget that that's like one of the other things that you want to bring on this hunt. Come here, you. Really? Yeah? Oh, come on. The bombs are right there. You just gotta eat them. Oh well. Oh my god. I forgot how to play Charge Blade for a second there. Alright, down goes Nimble Snarf. That's why you need the fishing rod. If you can fish them out of the sand there, it's perfect. Amazing. Sword and Shield has got to be so much fun to play against Nimble Snarf with. Also, Nimble Snarf is not better than Gravios. He's up there, but he's not better than Gravios. Let's be honest. Fish up is a good monster. This is a good monster. What are you talking about? Swinging my sacks, swack side to side. Diabolical take. No, you know what's a diabolical take? Is that Gravios is better than Nimble Snarf, but, you know, at least it's not... Fuck, I forgot the name. Glavenus. At least it's not Glavenus. I'm sick of fighting Glavenus. I hope Glavenus isn't in Wilds. That's my hot take for today. Glavenus is an overrated monster, and I'm not a fan anymore. Put him in C tier. I deserve a fruit for that. I'm not sorry. And that's when everybody in the chorus goes, he's not sorry. Gamammoth would be sick. 6 days? Yeah. Glavenus equals cool epic theme, swipe, swipe, sword. Gravios, no theme, bonk, 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 bonk. Overdone laser. Narcolos did it better. Alternatively, we've had, like, Glavenus has appeared in every game since GU. He is a chicken-legged fucker who is impossible to hit. His break points are his tail and his head, which are also impossible to hit. I don't know. It's kind of boring. The T-Rex was done back in the 90s. I'm a little tired of the T-Rex. Also, Furry, it is your turn to post. Glavenus is really possible. It really is really possible to hit. What do you mean? When I say impossible to hit, I mean it is not possible to hit him. The way the monster is built, right? He's a giant pain in the ass. He has 2 giant tiny legs that he walks on. I say giant tiny, as in they are skinny and very tall, and it makes the rest of his body to hit. If you play any weapon that's kind of got like a little bit of the short stubby problem, this is hammer, sword and shield, dual blades. I'm sure there are more. I mean, charge blade to an extent, switch axe to an extent. Great sword, he is very, very dodgy. Impossible meaning skill issue. Glavenus is on World and Iceborne. Is he not in Rise? I could have sworn he was also in Rise. You know, my personal take is that Glavenus is a C-tier monster, and I'm okay with him not being there anymore. Mitsu and Asta are also great monsters. Big fan. Dual Blades is actually a skill issue. You can stick to his feet so much. Nah. It's okay. I'm more than down to disagree. But I personally am okay with not dealing with Gravios anymore. Open the weapon redeem, you coward. What do you mean? It is open. I literally just played Switch Axe not even 2 minutes ago, or Charge Blade 2 minutes ago because of it. Yeah, it's right there. I don't know what you're talking about. Dual Blades Guild. It's out for me. Oh, out of stock. Oh, what? That's weird. It shouldn't be. How would it be out of stock? This is the first time you've ever posted. Guild Dual Blades. Very well. I will bust out the Guild style Dual Blades. And we'll do Spiral Slice and Aerial Slam, because Aerial Slam is awesome. Yes, Firebrand. What kind of style and weapon would you like for me to play after this hunt? Let's hunt Hellblade, just because. Get some more skill. When you do a 100-hour challenge and all 14 weapons for Rise and Sunbreak solo run, probably never. I did have a thought the other day, which is like, what if I dedicated one GU stream to one specific weapon and style type? So like, I would spend a week, I would spend some time prepping a set specifically for, actually, you know, I'm going to see if I can make a new set of Dual Blades today. I would make a set specifically to try and optimize, to take advantage of the style of weapon that the style and weapon that I would be using for that day. And then we would just do 3 hours with it and see what happens, you know? And then I would give my thoughts and critiques on it by the end of it. And we can all be like, yeah, good, bad, I don't know. Fuck you. Where's Take Your Turn? Never heard of it. How can I make you play Hellblade? I mean, we're fighting Hellblade right now. We're fighting 3 of them. But yeah, it would be fun. A fun, you know, theory in terms of doing stuff. Again. I could have sworn it was on here. Let me double check. I thought it was on. Item sets. We're definitely going to need some sharpness. Unpopular opinion. Zinogre and Mitsu need to take a break. I guess. I mean, yeah. I'm inclined to agree with you, but I mean, I feel like Zinogre hasn't been nearly as done as Mitsu has. Which is funny because Zinogre was in 4U, GU, World, Iceborne, and then Rise and Sunbreak. And Zinogre, like, and Mitsu came out in G. So, like, Zinogre's technically been doing more, but I feel like you fight Mitsune so much more often. Possible third to present day with Zinni. Portable third to present day with Zinni. Yeah. So I can understand people, like, people like not wanting him in the game. But he is just so cool. Wilds should back Stingian. I need his hunting horn. That'd be cool. All right, here we go. All right, and with that, we are now totally set up on... Okay, can you not hang out over there in the lava pool? I would love to be able to hit you. How about I get rid of this? Okay, I feel like I'm demonstrating quite well the issue I'm currently having with with Glavenus, which is I can never seem to approach, and then also, even when I'm right underneath him, it's still not close. I just don't see the issue. Oh my god. That was on me. I will take full credit for that death. Certain weapons, no problem. But like, you know, certain styles, Ariel does not agree well with Glavenus, in my opinion. Oh, okay. Yep, sure. Yeah, it stinks. It does. It feels bad. When you're in Archdemon mode, your thrust attack becomes a round slash that pushes you forward. Come here, you. How about you get a little closer, buddy? Well, why am I fighting you here in the lava pool? This is the worst place for me to fight you. I can't get in. I can't approach. Oi. The lack of a special button. What do you mean the lack of a special button? The kick button? What about the kick button? What? Minus? It makes you move forward? That can't be right. Got flattened like a pancake. It's a hard fight. All right, one redo, by the way. We'll run it back. Really, minus while in demon mode does a spiral slash that moves you forward. That sounds unbelievable. I feel like I'm being fucked with. That's Dual Blade's main gap closer. What, you to reach across your controller and just make it work? And you use it every time. I will give it a shot. I will see what you're on about, but I fear that you might be on about something. Man, don't have enough guardfish. Forge weapons. What I do here? Do I have any ice type dual blade weapons I can make real quick that are gonna be good? No, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish that. I definitely have the Snow Baron parts. Elder Frost is bad. Nah, we just rock with what we got. And then we're playing Guild with Spartan Slice and Aerial Slam. Any slots open? Not yet, but there might be one that opens up soon. Chores turned into all-night duties. Stay safe and hydrated, everyone. Well, it has been wonderful seeing you, Savior the Raider. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Sweet dreams. The kick button for dual blades is a priority use. This is insane. Why in the world would that ever be a button? That you would actively want to press. In any situation. I need to play dual blades more. I don't know. I feel like I should be playing dual blades less. So wait, Archdemon mode. What the fuck is that? Why is that a button? That should not be a button. That is reserved for heavy bowgun. That is the heavy bowgun melee weapon hit button. And it's actually just bad. Nah, there's no way that has iframes. If so, I feel like I would have gotten them off right then and there. Look at what's going on here. Do you see this? See the amount of chasing that happened for me to get here? Absolutely abysmal. Really? I had a hitbox there? That's crazy. I died. I just die there. Oh my god. I got hit by the meatiest part of the tail. Which is to say that it should have been there should have been no momentum there. I'm shocked there was a hitbox. Oofta. That is what I will say about it. Big ol' oofta. I forgot to drink a cold drink. Okay, there we go. Sure. All right, that's the move. It's just going to be patient play. Ouch. Really? Imagine a pack of them in wilds. I would prefer not to. I'd be okay if that was never, ever, ever a thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's a classic. I mean, that's kind of what we're dealing with right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. The two of them, like, I don't need another herd of chickens in wilds. I'm dude. This is rough. Cool. There is just there's nowhere to go. At least it's not two acidic glaives. How very true. It could be worse. Please don't die to cars. There's another one, I promise you. Man, maybe one day I'll stand up. Man, it's like Glavenus is a chicken leg monster, and so there's only one spot to hit, so everyone competes for the same hit zones, and then we're all knocking each other over, and none of us are accomplishing anything. It's like this monster is terrible. Blaming the monster. Just run flinch free. Never. You can never make me do it. Make a better monster. Just make a better monster, Capcom. They did. It's called Lao. Lies. Lao's not a real monster. That's an aerial slam. No, 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 no. Get back on the rock. Get back on the rock. No, let me on the rock. No, I'm not going to miss my aerial slam moment. I missed. That is so fucking miserable. I missed my button press, ran off the rock, didn't hit the monster while it was stunned, and then proceeded to get stunned out of being able to hit the button. Oh, how disappointing. Bad dodge. Cannot believe I'm reaching across my whole controller to hit minus. There has to be a better button. Absolutely insane. This is a freaking nightmare. What do you mean reaching over? I mean, I'm hitting minus with my thumb, so I'm having to reach across my controller. If my hands are holding a controller like thus, right? If I want to hit minus, I'm doing one of these. So AX, boom, minus. It's a long reach. What thumb am I using? My button thumb. The one I use to press buttons. Why would I use any other thumb? What the fuck is that grip? What do you mean? It's how you hold a controller. Controller button. Use your main finger. What, my thumb? You want me to take my finger off the joystick? Am I claw gripping? No, I'm holding a controller like a normal person. When did my controller grip get called into question? Just use my thumbstick? No, that feels awful. Also, then I can't aim, or, you know, there are so many things I can't do all of a sudden if I do that. Wow, I just thought I was playing Valor for a second there. No, I'm just not even gonna fuck with it. It's just, I'm just gonna pop a life powder, make sure nobody dies. That's what I'm gonna do there. He blew up my rock. That did some damage. Stay down. Get up slow. Ruby. Not even gonna deal with it. You know, I'm running guild style. What's going on with my sharpness? I have a skill called, what is it called? It's called, Edge Master? Why does it look like that? Because I just sheathed my weapon. It basically, Ruby nailed it. Ow. Would I be the Edge Master? No. That's miserable. Big whiffies. The goon cam? No. Where's that? Capture card is up here. There you go. What the dog looking at? That's a good question. The old webcam, I guess? Back when I, you know, used a really crappy webcam instead of my cell phone. Although honestly, the cell phone ain't looking too hot either. Think every single time oh my god, I do that little spiral slice, I'm reaching across my controller. The fourth dimension. That is right. That is what the dog sees. I'm a psychopath. Talking about. It's the only way to do it. Ow. Oh, do I die? I was like, do I die here? I might. You should be locked up for that, Grip. Don't watch me play other games. I don't know. It works for me. Grip check. But that's right. I just have the other webcam pointed straight at my controller, so that way you guys can always see how I'm holding the controller like a normal person. Oh, that was a life powder moment. Still could be. Now let me hit him. No, I wanted to. No, it all wore off. What definition of normal do I know? It is the thing that is most common. The I don't know, lowest common denominator. But normal varies from person to person. This is how I've always done things on a controller. I got a button hand and a joystick hand, and so therefore I hit buttons and joysticks with different hands. Index fingers don't count. This is miserable. This arena, I will not miss this arena for the, you know, month and a half that Jesus. Oh my god, it worked out ish. Cool. Big whiffs. Whiffs all around. Does everyone not just use their feet for the sticks? I mean, you know, only if you're crazy. Oh, this is my chance. Maybe not. Ow. Come on, what is up with this button? Wow, that would have been so much better if the button had gone off when I pressed the button. Pro controller D-pads kind of blow, just as a heads up. So I do believe I owe this guy a hug, so I'm going to give him one quick big hug, just for you guys. Put that hat on. Put a handsome looking boy. Ah, there we go. Perfect timing. I spent a fair amount of time doing nothing. What a miserable monster. I will not miss you until you show up in Wilds, and then I will miss the fact that you were gone for a little while. This is so freaking intense. Glavenus is a great monster. You just need to know where to position. Oh, I do. With weapons that are better against them. Also, no, I don't think that's a star. I think that's literally just like, just the way his hat is curled right now. There we go. Ha! Oh. But I still stand by the fact that he is very impossible to, like, we can talk about positioning all we want. It doesn't change the fact that everyone needs to hit the same spot on the monster. There are just too many conditions. There are monsters that are of the same size of Glavenus where everyone doesn't have to position underneath their feet. And also... the tail is a great hit zone, if you can reach it. Which is, again, I'm talking very specifically, like, I think the big thing is that Glavenus directly counters many of the short, stubby weapons that I like to use. Because he has some pretty terrible hit zones if his tail is not on the ground. And also, it's here, and then it literally 180s around. It is so hard to deal, like, consistently stick to the tail. Also, a spot has now opened up. I know someone was looking for that. Anybody want to hop in? Someone was asking to hop in just a minute ago. Was it Kai? The spot is open. You can reach it. The tail is actually hit zone you should be targeting for Hellblade. I mean, no, absolutely, but like it doesn't change the fact that it moves as much as it does. Think you're done for the night? Totally fair. I do not blame you. But I hope you have a wonderful evening. 3 fire orbs is pretty damn good. Again, if I were running something like Gunlance, no problem. But I don't think Hellblades is you can't convince me to like Glavenus. I just won't. At least, you know, again, I say this constantly. There are really no bad monsters, except WoW, in Monster Hunter. All of them are great. It's just some are better than others, and Glavenus is not, you know, how would I describe it? A favorite of mine. Not saying it's a bad monster. I'm just saying it's not my monster. Diego is here. Let's see. Who posted that? Was that Furry? It is... Whose turn is it now? Oh, they left. Void, I do believe it is your turn. Glav was fun in Iceborne, but here he's scary. Very scary. Again, I didn't play a lot of World. My experience with Glavenus is literally this game. I hate him more. Oh, I have fought Acidic Glav, and yes, I think I can agree with you there. That I do dislike the Acidic Glaive a little bit more. Glow. That's right. Next time somebody asks me what some of my least favorite monsters in Monster Hunter are, I'm just going to go Glow. They're like, what the fuck is Glow? And I'm like, it's a combination of the two. I'm actually joking. I mean, Glavenus isn't like bottom of the list. I hope people are aware that like I ranked every single monster in this game and Glaive fell in the middle. It's not like a deep-seated hatred for it. It's just a mild dislike in comparison to the amount of love everyone else seems to give him. It is a generational hatred. It's not even a hatred. It's just a mild discomfort at most. But, I mean, at the end of the day, he's still a cool monster. He's just not, like, you know, I wouldn't put him at, like, top 10, top 15 favorite monsters in Monster Hunter, you know? Oh. But I consider Urgon a good monster. Again, I think every monster in Monster Hunter is generally considered a good monster. With, you know, of course, maybe 2 or 3 exceptions. But like, and I've learned to have a deeper appreciation for Urgon after the hell that I went through fighting it. I wouldn't say Urgon is better than Glav, though. That's for sure. Terrible approach. I don't gonna blow up this tail. Actually. Oh, I don't think that trap's gonna work. He seems. Oh wait, no, it's a paralysis trap. I was like, oh, is that a pitfall trap? He looks kind of angry to me. I don't know if we're gonna be. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Kai. Why do we put down 2 shock traps next to each other? Oh my god, I cannot believe that poked through. I am so sorry, Void. Just blowing everyone up today, huh? Solid. Solid, solid, solid. Oh, well, okay. Rip that. Rip that plan. Oh, what happened to the barrel bombs? This claw's mine. Whatever happened to some good old sleep bombing, you know? I need to get out of the mix here. There we go. Impatient. I know, it takes time to throw down barrel bombs. We're going to be doing a lot of sleep bombing in Wilds. It's going to be a blast. We're going to be bringing back old tech. Because, like, does anyone sleep bomb in Rise or World? Has anybody watched anyone sleep bomb in those games? Absolutely not. Okay. That's what I thought. When he went to sleep, I was stuck. In World, yes. Rise, no. Still, sometimes it's okay to be stuck. Put a couple bombs at your feet, and then let the explosion happen first. Even if you're stuck. Just so that way the damage gets done. The maps in Rise are too small and the hunter is too fast for the monsters to sleep. Really? That can't be right. I will say those games are constantly like go, go, go. I'm kind of excited to see the movement taken away from Rise. Also, sleep bombing is kind of not worth in Rise. Yeah, I could see that. Well, okay. No, I don't see that. Sleep bombing, if the monster goes to sleep, it is always worth it to sleep bomb. That is, I mean, obviously, like, it's just free damage. Unless there are more important items for you to take with you, it's almost always okay, like a good idea to sleep bomb over doing anything else. Someone's never swax countered the bomb, Ted. I'm assuming you mean in Rise. But yeah, no. I mean, sleep bombing again. When it's people say it's not worth it, it's like, well, it's not worth going for, in the sense of like. I'll give you 2 examples why sleep bombing might not be worth it, and these are basically the only 2 examples I can think of. 1, it is not worth it to sleep bomb if everything else that you're carrying with you is more important. which is to say that, you know, you have 0 extra free slots and every single item is getting some kind of use during the fight. Number 2, that because of the way the lobbies tend to be structured, you would never want to build your kit to cater towards sleep bombing because nobody would ever sleep bomb with you. That is the other thing. You know, sleep bombing is a full team effort. And so if it falls apart, it falls apart. I do believe that it was Void who just posted, so it is your turn, Furry Furioso. And those are like basically the 2 situations in which I could see sleep bombing like being quote unquote bad. Storage space hasn't been an issue pretty much since 4th gen. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying it's like insane to me that, you know, I feel like I'm creating some, I'm putting forth some pretty niche scenarios as to why sleep bombing would not be worth it, which is again a complicated way to say it's almost always worth it because it's just free damage. It is slow to set up and hunters output a lot of damage, plus the implement of HUD captures, it barely happens. Again, so it's slow to set up in the context like, yeah, you have to take time to set it up, but there is 0 risk. When the monster goes to sleep, that gives everyone an opportunity to sharpen, to heal, to throw down a couple of bombs, and then do a ton of damage. But if those things don't happen, then, you know, that's when it stops, no longer becomes worth it. But in a vacuum, right, it is a high reward, 0 risk thing. You can heal plus sharpen on the way. I mean, again, I'm not saying it should happen in Rise, or even like, I'm not arguing that it, you know, I'm saying that it should be happening in Rise because it is by no means a risk. I'm not saying like, you know, I'm not justifying like, oh, I went for a sleep bomb and somebody woke up the monster. It's like, okay, I mean, yeah, that happens, but also sleep bombing is just a waste of time in Rise, probably. Greatsword does like 12k damage on a slept monster because of the cringe strong arm stance. I mean, again, that's a free 12k damage. We're talking about like it being a waste of time, like as if I don't know. We're playing a video game. I think the waste of time argument isn't much of an argument in the context of we're playing like unless you're speed running. There we go. We've added a third one. Unless you're speed running, and sleep bombing is, you know, less optimal in that regard, but I will still stand by the fact that it is just free damage. And I've said time and time again, speedrunning Monster Hunter has never really piqued my interest. It's fun to watch. I certainly wouldn't. I don't think I could commit to doing it, though, myself. It's a 0 risk, ton of damage that usually involves a free breaking part of the monster. Like, how many times have you fought a monster and it's like, yeah, I really need to get this part. It's like, yeah, you could just throw down some barrel bombs when it falls asleep and guarantee face break. Back break? Wasting time in Rise with 40 minutes left on the clock. Yeah. But I digress. I'm willing to drop it. Ow. Ooh, that was spooky. Terrible dodge on my end. Oh, damn. Thought I could get away from that in time. That's my mount. Will be my mount. Thank you. Solid. This isn't a cap. It's just a one cart, right? So we're doing all right then. And there's the para. Hell yeah, this set is working. Need to try Rise again. Fair. Not a bad start at all. I stopped due to the amount of screen effects on screen. Totally understandable. I mean, I kind of stopped just because the game was a little bit too much. Can't you turn down the VFX and Rise? Can you do that? I know Ruby plays on the Switch. I know you could probably do that on the PC, but I don't know about the Switch. I missed my dodge. This is a good life powder moment. Yep, I have feel no sort of badness about my life powder there. Another mount. Solid. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I love this set. Especially when it works. You know, it feels like a solid, like... It's like a 1 in 5. You know, if I crit roll on a 5... Critical success is getting all 3 of the things to proc. Critical failure is none of them proc. And I feel like it's always one or the other. It's really funny. This set by no means should work like it did. Also, I just noticed, but look at this like cane that this armor set has. It's such a cool looking like little cane there. Like a little bunny rabbit cane. Why can't I use that as a weapon? Where's our long sword cane sword that it like has a rabbit head on it? Very cool. All right, one more cup of tea. Would you like to? Maybe. Two more Rust Razor scalps. Heard.
That is a classic situation to be in. Monster Hunter for sure. Just Monster Hunter doing Monster Hunter things. All right, Kai, it is your turn to post. I think I want to run this set. I haven't run this set in ages, and it's quite funny and good. It is the mood. Check the trunk spine odds. Dear God. Well, I can certainly focus the face. We can bring the face down, really hurt the trunk, get the spine from the trunk. I'm actually been kind of curious about, like, are there bone segments in the spine of, like, or in the trunk? And if not, in real life, does that imply that there is, in fact, a spine of Elderfrost's trunk? Because I don't believe elephants have spines, or like bones in their noses, in their trunks. I don't think so. What did I need a trunk spine for? I'm trying to remember now. Was it a sword and shield? I think it was. Let me take a look here. See what I'm missing. Forge. No, upgrade equipment. It was this sword and shield, right? Oh, you're not finished. You're not finished. You're finished. What was this for? Oh, was it for a charge blade? It was. Okay. Elderfrost trunk spine. There are no bones in the elephant trunks. Okay, that's what I thought. So, again, does that mean that Elderfrost has a spine in its trunk? There was something else that needed a trunk spine. Or just a regular trunk spine. And now I'm like, wait, that what was it then? All right, now it is my turn to run to the restroom. I will be back in just a second. We're back. This is it. Okay. Sorry, I had to find my controller. All right, I'm all set. All right. And then we're focusing the head, right, for the spine? If I had to guess. Or I guess specifically the spine for the spine.
tell you something amazing. The most amazing thing the frozen seaway has to offer. Imagine ice from Mammoth snowballs that's been trampled down to become... Who knows? What was it trampled down to become? I could not tell you. Ancient Shard! Focus fire, Babo. Indeed. Trampled down to become a Palico. A substance harder than... Artifact and a relic? 4 relics. And an artifact? Hell yeah. Solid. What are my notes again? Okay, I got it. Blue, blue, green, purple. Don't squish me. Oh, this is regular level frost. Or wow, so many whiffs. So many misses. Pass the mount. Switches can use Ethernet cables, but yeah, if you have a dock, you need a USB to it's a USB to like Ethernet cable port, and then you would plug that Ethernet cable into the other part of it. Sleep bomb moment. Nope. This is a good time to break the trunk spine. This is the moment. Free trunk spine incoming. Look at this opportunity. Primed. Ready. Oh, what? Unless that happens. Elder Frost or Mammoth, you are ruining my ability to prove a point. That will not be tolerated. Did we do it? That looks pretty scarred up to me. I think we did it. Good luck. Glavenus was never that rude. Lies. Glavenus was far more rude. What Mammoth did was like, I forgot to take off my shoes when I walked inside. What Glavenus did was like slap you across the face and then, you know, shout out you for serving cold coffee. Normal shot level 3 is underrated. Agreed. I also believe normal shot level 3 is underrated. I'd rather be slapped than someone dirtying up my floors like a caveman. I mean, I personally prefer neither, but I certainly would, you know, Glavinus would be like, wouldn't know better. You know what I mean? Not sure if my dock has Ethernet. It might not. Solid. The adapters are relatively cheap though, Ruby. I think I bought my adapter for like... You just need a Ethernet to USB adapter, and that should work. Oh. Ruby's online. Imagine a male Gamammoth for wilds. Crazy. All right, Void, it is your turn to post. I think we got enough time for maybe 1 or 2 more hunts. We'll see. Bobo, let me in. I can't let you in, but we'll definitely play this game soon. Guys left the hub. All right, Ruby, get in here. Here comes the test. I will hold the spot for you. I feel like fucking around a little bit. Hell yeah, indeed. Let's go spawn. Void, go ahead and post. It is your turn after all. Might not work. What makes you say that, Ruby? Taking a long time. I do seem to recall your Switch and my Switch not really seeming, for whatever reason, did not like each other. Now I just need to finish the build and start a new save so I can copy Nefertiti's whole flow. That's hilarious. Probably an NAT type issue. NAT. I mean, there's a solution for that, though, isn't there? Let's do some troubleshooting real quick. Yeah, a whole bunch of technobabble. Restarting your network devices, updating your router's firmware, resetting your router factory resettings. Oh, okay. Your hairstyle. Okay. We can I might be able to help you out with that, Ruby. If you would like. Are we waiting for one more? Well, we're trying to get Ruby in here if we can. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get Ruby in here tonight if it is an NAT issue. Oh, I thought you were talking about transmogs. Hair is literally long and white. Yeah.
No, we can try and figure it out tomorrow, Ruby, if you'd like. I'll have some free time tomorrow afternoon and might need to swap to the 4 gigahertz one. Well, it's like, okay, if you restart your router, like, it might just need a firmware update. It could just be, like, there's a whole bunch of things it could be, but usually it's something that could be fixed. I would check your Switch for updates, too. Be like, hey, Switch, do you have any updates that might need to be done, or stuff like that. It might honestly just be a firewall issue. Because I know for a little while I was having issues on my computer in regards to connecting to other ones because there was a firewall that was blocking, like the router had a firewall on it that would like not allow like specific outward whatevers to communicate to that device directly through said network. And it's a pretty manageable fix if memory serves correctly. But yeah, if you literally just Google NAT issue, like the first thing that pops up is, or like NAT issues to troubleshooting on Switch. Yeah, port forwarding, setting a chain of importance on who gets the best connection. Yeah, no, exactly. But yeah, it should be fixable. Are you using T-Mobile is the most important question. That's hilarious. Yes. They do kind of have the worst internet. Although, you know, I had T-Mobile for a while and I was able to get by. All right. I think, do we want to get, you know, does someone want to hop in for the last hunt or waiting? One more try? Okay, we'll give it one more shot. The good old college try here. They mismatched something called IPv6 with a different IPv number, and it's full. Here, try again. And it fucks everything up with gaming. Yeah, I'm quite familiar with that. Give it one more shot, Ruby. Sorry, Juan Carlo. Well, I mean, there's also the possibility of just getting a different router, isn't there? Mobile hotspot. Okay, just a test. Don't think it worked. All right. Well, if somebody else would like to hop in, feel free to for the last hunt of the evening. If not, the three of us will head out and attempt it. Maybe like a different type of router, but if it's the same type, it's not going to change. Maybe my game is fucked. Maybe. I mean, so this is something that you could do. Because, like, you don't have this issue with other games, right? On the Switch? Or is this the case with every game on the Switch? Right. So my thought is that you could probably upload your save onto the like Nintendo's cloud and then uninstall the game, reinstall the game, like, you know, basically pull your save data back from the cloud. And then see if that helps, just completely uninstalling and reinstalling the game.
but I would make sure that the backup is available, which it should be if you're on a Nintendo Online account. But yeah, if someone in the lobby is also using T-Mobile, it'll block other T-Mobile users. Is it really? That's crazy. All right, we'll let Martha jump in for this last hunt, and then we'll call it for the evening because I do need to go to bed soon. You know, work and all that. All right, send us away, Void. Let us destroy this monster. If you want more power, you have to prove that you're strong enough, but longer in the Arctic. If you're not strong enough, you'll fail. Time to find out if we're strong enough. Yeah, I did like 5 hours of digging for a fix, and that was the conclusion I came to after reading like 24 threads. Man. I cannot believe I connected there. A 1, a 2, a 3, 4. Yes. I forgot I have fast charge on this set. I've like completely forgotten how quickly you can sheathe and shard, like I have forgotten how amazing quick charge, quick sheath, all of these things are. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. You can play with me early on. We can test it one-on-one sometime and see what's happening. I wouldn't mind retesting Rise because, man, I was having some issues with Rise back in the day, and I wouldn't mind, you know, getting to boot that up every once in a while. I am curious if like your folks changed internet providers, Ruby, or something like that. Can be, we're too poor. Hell yeah. Big stun, big damage. I love the black set. It is so strong for just using greatsword. Running a network test via Switch will tell you what it is. Nat Type B. Interesting. Well, I will say, I think that this is where I call it for the night. For everyone who came out, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure getting to stream with and for all of you. I do plan on streaming tomorrow sometime in the afternoon. So an earlier stream than today. Hopefully we'll do some more Rise. Or this one. We'll play more of this one. But again, for everyone who came out, thank you so much. It has been super fun. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And yeah, hopefully we'll catch each other again sometime soon. Let me see if there's anybody available to raid. Soul Hikaru is playing some... I think, yeah, Soul Hikaru is playing some Generations. So yeah, we're going to go raid Soul Hikaru. But again, thank you. Have a good night. Catch y'all later. Hunts have been awesome. See ya.